guys, Romie here. So please like, comment, subscribe. Again, my name is Romie. And this is the season finale for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 16. The end is near. Now, I said thank God. It starts off with... Okay. I need to get my voice ready for this. I need to prep because you already know. Why the camera's here? Oh, you trying to set her up? Oh, you trying to do this? Oh, you trying to do that? Oh, don't talk to me. I'm not Rashida. I said, oh my God. Essentially, a screaming match between Kirk and Mama Charlene commences as soon as this whole thing of, well, that's great and all that you went and gave this DNA test and all that smack. But what about, I mean, not smack, DNA test. I'm sorry. The divorce papers, the separation papers. But what about you getting this DNA test? Kirk's like, you know what? I'm done with this. I'm done with you. I'm done with these cameras. You guys think that this is a joke. Everyone thinks that this is a joke. How come is it that you think that my life is a joke? That you think this is a serious? This is, you trying to go? You don't understand. And Kirk did get mad. I said, whoa, whoa. I said, uh-oh, this is real. I said, oh, for once, this is real. This is real, guys. This is real. Kirk's angry. He's angry. He's like, oh, you need to bleep up and bleep you, bleep the ratings. Yeah, bleep you. You guys get to go home and laugh at this while this is my real life. I'm thinking, I don't care about what you're saying because you did this to yourself. Congratulations. What else is there to say? I mean, he went at Mama Charlene, and Mama Charlene said, wait a minute. Bleep you, bleep you, bleep you, and don't, you're not going to ever talk to me like that. I'm not Rashida. You not taking DNA tests, you going cheating on her, and you want to get mad? I said, that's right. Now, I understand that he's upset that why does Mama Charlene always have to butt in? Because that's Rashida's mama. People are so dense and stupid. They don't understand that when you get married, not oh, you boyfriend and girlfriend, oh, you just cuffed the, no. When you are married and with kids, you are married to that person's family to a certain degree. If that person has involvement with their family, then so do you. That's how it works. If you want to make sure that they're also happy. Mama Charlene came in with Rashida. You've just been messing up for years, and that's why you've been hearing her for years. I mean, there's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. So we're going to move on because it was stupid, it was annoying, it was redundant. Why are they going doing this Kumbaya session for Tommy and her mama? So Mama D decides she's throwing another housewarming for this new house. I said, is Mama D just renting all these places? Is she just going from one lease to the other? Because if she is, that's fine. That's not a problem. My issue is that's what's going on. Because you're not going to go and convince me that she's just buying house after house after house. Like, that doesn't make sense for anyone to do that. Like, every 2 years? Come on now. So she's throwing a housewarming party. And all the mothers are there, with the exception of Mama Charlene. For obvious reasons. She was never a part of that particular group. They have Tommy coming with Tammy. Now, Tammy's mom, Mona, is there as well. Tammy doesn't even know that her mom is there. So Tammy's talking to Tommy as if, oh, this is going to be cool. Mama D's so funny. You know, Deb. Well, you know, Deb, she always trying to go and give it long-winded advice. And then Tommy said, no. You know what? I appreciate the fact that Deb, you know, that motherly advice, she actually sounds like a mother. And again, since that's something she feels like she doesn't have from her own mom, she likes it. And Tammy said, you know what? This wasn't me. I wasn't running this time, so you don't have to worry about that mess. I really thought that you and Dime were going to be cool, that you were on the one accord. And again, Tommy really reiterates by saying, you know what? I agree. When I was talking to Dime and saying to Dime about essentially, I'm gonna run up on anyone on site. That's not what she said, but that's essentially the same thing as what she said. That she didn't mean that she would actually go and hit Dime or that Dime could get it, like anyone could get it. No, she just said in a general fashion, but Jime already had a kind chip on her shoulder, and because of that, that caused her to feel like, you know what? We have to start problems. So they'll probably be fine in the future. In all honesty, because they never got to blows. So they'll probably be fine in the future. Now the mothers are coming together and they're trying to convince Samantha, you need to stop drinking. We told you, rule one, no drinking. Why are you drinking? So now Tommy's there. Karen opens the door. KK opens the door, I should say. And same person, but I'm just using her initials. We're going to call her KK. So KK opens the door. He was like, hey, hey. Tommy instantly sees her mother and it's like, oh, so this is a setup. Tammy makes it very clear that, nope, I did not know about this. This is not my fault. And they're just saying how they want to come together to try and mend and build something between the two of you because this is ridiculous. This has to stop. Your mother and daughter, this isn't right. And it goes left. It goes left instantly because instead of Samantha apologizing and Tommy just saying that, you know, she never felt like she had a mother, Samantha said, no, excuse me, I did everything for you. I went to Nordstrom, I went into Bloomingdale's, I went to the best. I went to make sure she had the best. I went from and boosted and stole from the best and got incarcerated and I slung to make sure that you guys have everything. Tommy said, wait a minute, so you really thought that doing that would give us everything when that meant that you getting incarcerated, you being put in jail, now we don't have a mother? You really thought that was the best course of action? And it's scary because I actually believe Samantha. I believe her. I believe her in what she's saying. So it blows up. Tommy's like, I don't have time for this. Samantha gets upset because like, well, if you know, I said, you are so immature and so selfish and you have kids. I know Tommy isn't your only child. So you have kids and you're acting like this? You're acting like this? I did hear rumors that, you know, they're like, oh, is this really real? Is this really not? You can tell they have real issues. You can tell. Now Samantha has a confessional look. I looked at this like, she looks good. You gotta give it to her. One of her team said, baby, you got potential. And it's right there. We just need to change that, add some of this, put you in a nice little number, and you look bad. I said she looks good. She might be on the up and up now. Who knows? Tommy might have a better relationship with her mother. Just seeing from how this episode went. Do I believe it's all the way? No. Do I believe that at least it was probably better than what it was before? Yeah, and that's all that matters because it was tragic. I mean, Samantha was crying and they were telling, look, at this point you need to go and just maybe do therapy because right now you need to fix what's wrong with you on the inside before you can go and have a relationship with your daughter. And I said, okay, Deb, dropping some wisdom. Deb said she lost two sons, one in 2000 and then one, what was it, 3 or 4 years ago. She lost 2 children. So she knows the pain of actually losing her children, not just the pain of, oh, I guess, you know, we're not close anymore. No, the kids aren't there. They're gone. And she's still here. And she's, of course, has that mindset of, I'm going to try and mend fences for people because I would have wanted to do whatever it took to make sure my kids were still here with me today. So I respect it. I understand when she puts it that way, where she's coming from. Because normally I'm like, okay, Deb, you interfere, you're doing a little bit too much. Okay, the first time, but then you keep doing it. My God, come on now, let's chill out. Now, Joseline is cool. Oh, Bonnie Bella is so cute. Bonnie Bella is so cute. You can't tell me she's... Bonnie Bella in the eyes looks just like, even kind of in the mouth area, looks just like Eva when she was younger. I said, oh my God, I can't. I can't. Joseline, she's on this whole tip of, so I'm assuming that I'm going to be the first lady of Danger Zone, which means you have to get rid of Estelita. Stevie said, well, that's not so sure. And Stevie said, well, with how you acted with my daughter, it's just like, well, you better be lucky that Savannah, she's 18 now, so she's an adult, so she can get popped. I said, Joseline, you're an adult. You've been an adult for years, for almost a decade now. And I'm trying to figure out how do you, this immature mentality, I'm so upset because we were rooting for you. We were rooting for you. And we still are in general because we love a come up story. But you didn't come up all the way. And you're acting like you have. You don't have a solid foundation, Joseline. So you're doing all this talking, saying that, you know what, with Stevie, That's it. He's not gonna have access to his daughter. That's it. I'm gonna go and do whatever I want. That's it. He's just gonna have to pay child support. We're going down to Miami. I don't want to hear it unless unless I don't even want to get married, do all this other stuff. And Stevie, I can see in his eyes that he's finally realizing how much he invested in this relationship, how much he messed up on his part in general, that now he has this child that he wants to take care of, but this mother's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and it's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a fight for everything if he doesn't just concede to whatever she wants, and it's really sad. So Joseline wants to be first lady. She wants to make music with Stevie J again. Stevie's like, I would love to do that, but she cuckoo, but I want my baby, so we'll see. Now, lovely Mimi, she actually went and opened up her own little shop. I said, okay, because she had the money to do it, so she opened up her own shop, and Mariah and Treasure were there. I said no. I already knew this was going to go left. So then Mariah and Treasure were trying to go and do the whole brigade thing again of how, oh, we decide, dang, I almost said something I should have. They're the side pieces, and they understand that it's wrong, and they're not saying that it was right. They're just saying at the time they were called up. That's what they did, and they don't understand why people come at. And he said, look, that's great. No, you can go and get your feet done. Thank you for supporting my shop. Because no, this is my shop. I am the owner. Because I don't think they realized it at the time. But here's how this works. You're still I'm sorry. I'm a man. Shouldn't be saying that language to ladies. You still gone and cheated with married men knowingly, and we're proud of it. And we're proud of it. That's the issue. And we're proud of it. If it happened, it happened. Look, the me 10, 15 years ago would have been judging like a mug. The me nowadays is everyone does things. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. Some make intentional mistakes. Some really do it by accident. But it's about how you learn from how you bounce back. These women are still trying to get some general sympathy. Like we want to hear you say, oh, how the struggle for you. No, we don't care because you knowingly did it. And you broadcasted it out to the world. It's not like you knowingly did it and no one knew about it and you kept it. No, you knowingly did it and broadcasted it to the world for us to either scrutinize or say, hoes unite. Like, come on now. So then when lovely Mimi said, I said what I said because at the end of the day, I don't care for friends. You're still doing some thottish stuff and I'm not going to stand for it. And they were like, oh, well, you come from the married perspective. Damn right she is. What else perspective is she going to come from? So I don't know how the fight necessarily ensued because I guess Mariah was verbally getting bucked. Lovely Mimi was like, oh, Mariah, I can tag you real quick. Treasure, I thought that lovely Mimi was actually having a fight with Treasure, but security made sure that no one touched anyone. They actually hoisted Treasure out of there. Treasure looked quite comfortable. She didn't even do much. I said, you like that man holding you, don't you? While lovely me is like, get out of my shop. The one that I own, bees. Bleep you, bleep, bleep, bleep. I said, okay. So now we're on to another shop, Rashida's shop. Rashida's at her store, and she also has Kelsey there. I already forgot that Kelsey was Kurt's daughter. And the whole music thing. See how all this stuff, it's all stupid? It's all stupid. It's like Blimps. Blimps, is she still doing the music? Is she? And was Kelsey the one in Miss Deb's house when Miss Deb's son, Brandon, said that stuff about, oh, he could have helped Wayne's career? Anyway. So now they're in the store and they're all kind of recounting what happened and how they're so shocked and astonished that this man went in and was so upset at them, and they're like, they'd never seen him like that before. He's never gotten that angry before. Rasheed said, no, that happened once before, but that was it. I'm surprised that he ever got that angry again. It's just crazy to me. And the thing is, oh, Shirley's right. I said what I said because he did what he did. And that's what it is. Kelsey's like, well, you know, because that's her father, so she's not going to go into her father. We don't expect you to go in on your father. So let's just jump right into it. Rashida, they acknowledged she was surprised that with the divorce, with the separation papers, that Kurt just wanted to give everything to her, and she said, you know what, rightfully so, but still I was a little shocked about that. And he just wanted 2 more years of management because I guess as a manager he gets a little piece of everything. So I said, okay, whatever. But there's paperwork. The paperwork is from Jasmine. From Jasmine. And it was in connection with Logan. She writes this whole little op-ed about how I'm sorry that I didn't talk to you in person and it went to the blogs. It wasn't the womanly thing to do. I said, you knowingly were the side to get the baby, to get the bag. Like, there's no, that's it. That's it. That's all there is. You were knowingly the side to get the bag. That's all we need to know. But in the paper, in the another envelope, there was also the DNA test results. Because Mama Shirley said, "This is why I was arguing with him. You better go and read it." And the tests are in. Logan's not the father. So now it pretty much points to Kirk, and she's just like, "Well, you know, it's pretty much over now." I said, "Yeah, you lie. Ooh, you a lie, you lie, you a lie." Now it's time for therapy session with Dr. Sherry. Yes, Dr. Sherry. If you watch the Braxtons, you know who I'm talking about. I said, not today, Dr. Sherry. But then I realized Dr. Sherry may work for this group because they may swing in each other group. So you need someone who's not going to go in on them. So I said, this could actually work. This could actually work. Oh my God. I just read a nasty comment. Oh my God. Oh yeah. The Power reviews are lit. The comments in those are lit. Yes, I do review Power if you guys are interested in that show as well. Now, the therapy session, initially it started off tragic like it normally does. And again, the first half was Samantha not being accountable and Tommy just saying she never really had a mother. Samantha saying she never had her daughter, never had that real affection with her daughter. And I'm thinking, that's what you started. It wasn't your daughter's job to start that. That was on you. Certain things like that, parents start that. They set the standard, the expectation. That's what parents are supposed to do, set the expectation. You're supposed to meet or exceed. Come on now. So then she gets up, and then Dr. Sherry convinces her to come back in, and then she apologizes to Tommy. She's on her knees, and Tommy said, my mother has never humbled herself and apologized to me like this ever. So she was crying, her mother was crying. She said, you know what, we're going to figure this out. It's going to be one day at a time, and I'm so glad. Again, this is another part that I do believe that they have real issues, that these issues, because you can see, you have to have issues to have that many mug shots, consistently do the same thing, and she has kids, so she's trying. I believe that Tommy's trying to be better. I do believe it. She was crying with her mom. She wants better, as she should. So Stevie J, he goes and he asks his daughters to come with him. They thought that it was just going to be a cute date night. No, it actually has to do with Danger Zone Latina. And they're over it because they're looking at him like, so with Joseline with all this mess. And he's like, you know what? Joseline wants me to go on the reel and not the reel, on the Wendy Williams show. And I remember that when that happened, Joseline was marketing it as it'll be all three of them, one big happy family. Stevie said, there's no way I'm ever doing something like that when we're not that. I'm not doing that anymore. Because remember, I lied for you when I said that, yeah, we were married and we weren't, and did all this other stuff, lost friends, lost business opportunities because you were acting up and you didn't know how to act, you didn't know how to turn it down. So now he goes and introduces the first lady of Danger Zone Latina. And it's the Panamanian goddess, Estelita. I said, uh-oh. Estelita is bad. She is bad. Savannah was like, look at her. I said, Savannah, calm down. Calm down a little bit. Simmer down. But Estelita looks good. Estelita actually looks like she's ready to work. I said, see, let's see what she got. Let's see what she's got. Then we see this montage of over 6 seasons of Love and Hip Hop. Joseline has been, so much to handle as far as security concerns. She's the type that every time she come on set, we need extra security. Every time she was on set, she was belligerent. It was just too much for us to handle. She was rude to producers. She didn't want to go and film when she was supposed to. Remember, Wendy Williams canceled the interview because she said she wanted both of them to come in with the baby or nothing. And Joseline was upset. She was so angry. She cursed out the producers. She talked about how she's the biggest thing on the show. The show needs her. She doesn't need them. And she was going to quit. That she wasn't coming back. That was it. Remember, in social media time, she told Mona to screw off and that she's evil and and all of that. Mona Scott, young. And because of that, I'm thinking, Joseline, even if you were in the running to be the 5th host on The Real, which a lot of people are saying that The Real doesn't need 5 hosts, you lost it. Because why would they want to hire a liability? They fired Tamar, who was more professional than you. Why would they hire you? Come on now. Come on now. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't ask you back, period, on that show. It's been a while now. So, she may or may not be at the reunion. But we know that she agreed to film to a certain degree. I don't think she's going to be with the full cast, but she will be there and represent it because this is Joseline. So now we get the recap of what everyone's doing. Tammy's working on her music, and she took Waka back. Big surprise. Mimi is, just obsessed with her daughter, and to make sure that she's protected from Joseline. We get it. Carly Red's still with Caesar and working on this new store. Jock is with the llamas in his treehouse. I said, okay, do you. Businessman first, entrepreneur, all that mess. Stevie J's with the full Jordan family, minus Bonnie Bella. And he's like, you know what? Regardless of what happens, I'm going to make sure that I'm in my daughter's life and all my kids' life. And I said, okay, great. She had the glow up on Jessica Dime. I said, that's God. That's God. Leave the show, Jessica. Leave the show. Do not come back. Come back as someone's friend, but that's it. You do not need the show anymore. Be with your man. Be with your man. Go. And Mama D, she can go too. She can. Just be with Ernest. I feel like the cameras just make things worse. Just be with Ernest. Y'all two have a romper in the sex room. Whatever. Tommy, I almost wish you don't come back because I really want you to have a good relationship with your mother and with your kids. Well, you have a good relationship with your kids, but I feel like taking away from the shows would probably help. Rashida signed the separation papers. Okay, we get it. Separation doesn't mean divorce. That's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back for the reunion.